Well, hi there! Welcome to Clint's Reptile Room in Springville, Utah. Those of you that follow this channel closely probably know that Clint's Reptile Room is an educational, hands-on facility where you can come with your family and actually experience, handle, feed, and really be up close and personal with a large diversity of reptiles, arthropods, and other cool creatures. Thanks to your support and encouragement, Leisha and I moved into this space in December of 2019. Clint's Reptiles actually got its start a few years earlier, even before we started this channel in 2017. It really began in 2014 as Clint's Reptile Parties. While I was in graduate school, I did educational reptile presentations at schools, libraries, corporate and community events, and even birthday parties. And I've never stopped. But I have long wanted to expand the reach of these presentations as they have demonstrated an incredible capacity to change perceptions about reptiles and the natural world. This is why Leisha and I originally began to dream of what we would later call Clint's Reptile Room. A facility where the public could have hands-on experiences with reptiles and where I could train additional passionate people to spread this incredible mission. In 2019, when I first talked to you guys about this dream, I was still finishing my PhD. I was also teaching at a university as well as a high school and making weekly videos here on Clint's Reptiles. This is all in addition to doing traveling reptile presentations. And we were expecting our third child. An argument could be made that this was not an ideal time to begin something like this. We had the dream. All we lacked was time and money. But it's amazing what a dream can do. And the support of a community as incredible as this one. We had $10,000. And you guys so just unbelievably generously donated a further $10,000. I took on a heavier teaching load to pay the bills, and we went for it. We moved in here in December of 2019 with our teaching collection in temporary enclosures. I would finish my PhD in April of 2020, and we would be ready to open summer of that same year. And then the world shut down. I can remember so clearly sitting on the couches at the front of the room, looking out through the stained glass and thinking, we've never opened. We're not allowed to open, and even if we opened despite the law, no one would come. Do I close it now, or do I wait for it to run us completely out of money and then close it? I saw no possible way that we would survive, and our money was disappearing rapidly. But we did survive, thanks mostly to Jason and to you. Jason set us up with the ability to offer virtual visits, face-to-face visits like those that allowed me to get to know so many of you from all over the world. We wouldn't be here without them. In October of 2020, despite not having the money to create the Clint's Reptile Room that we'd envisioned, we were able to open our doors to the public for the very first time. And that very first time that we opened, a woman came in here who was afraid of everything, even tortoises. I'd never met somebody afraid of tortoises before. But with tears of terror in her eyes, she asked to hold her first snake. And then her second and third. The tears were gone. And the next time we opened, she returned with her whole family and joyfully held snakes the entire time. Though the room was not what we had envisioned, people were having the exact type of experiences that we had hoped that they would have. We had to close once again at the end of October, so after just 1 month, and we weren't allowed to open again until March of the following year, March of 2021. We were then open for the rest of 2021, but we had to close again in January of 2022 during the Omicron surge because literally everyone was sick. There wasn't even anybody to staff this place. But ever since then, ever since February of 2022, we've been open. Clint's Reptile Room has never been to this point what we imagined, but people are having the types of experiences that we hoped that they would. This summer, we had our very first summer camps called Clint's Reptile Academy, and it was incredible. The reality is that Clint's Reptile Room has just kept growing and prospering, but it isn't what we wanted for it to be. Because the pandemic consumed all of our resources, and because it is very difficult to make major changes with the room open most days, we have never had the opportunity to create our original vision. Not to mention the fact that we've never had the opportunity to have a true grand opening, just a series of soft and temporary openings. Well, I'm happy to announce that Clint's Reptile Room will be closing this September. The room will be open for visitors on Fridays, but not on Mondays. Other room events can be scheduled only on Saturdays. But from Sunday to Thursday, Clint's Reptile Room will be closed so we can finally realize our vision. And October 20th and 21st, many of your favorite YouTubers will be here to help us celebrate our official grand opening. Tickets will be available soon, so come join us for that. And if you're one of my friends from YouTube and you haven't heard from me yet, I might not have your contact information. So please email us at clintsreptileroom@gmail.com and we'll get you all of the details. There are going to be a lot of really fun events to go along with this grand opening, including possibly a Nerf battle. So Coop772, I know you don't make YouTube videos anymore, but consider yourself invited. And that includes you too, Drac, Out of Darts, and Walcom S7. And I can tell you, I'm really excited about the changes that we're going to be making. They will be better for the animals, more beautiful, and will increase the educational capacity of Clint's Reptile Room. So thank you so much for making this journey possible. As always, like and subscribe, and we hope to see you this October.
Will, no more.
But I can't stop.
You need to stop the pop.
Once you pop,
Nope,
you can't
need
stop.
to stop the pop. Hold on. Let Will make his loud chewing noise. For crying out loud.
Sorry.
Can you unpop?
I can't.
There's no lid?
Yeah, no, there is. And it's going way over here.
Children.